Alright, so here are my squats from Tuesday, April 7th. 4 sets of 4. We went down to 315. Wasn't really happy with my depth of the 320 sets from last week, so we went a little lighter to make sure I sunk these convincingly deep. I think I did a pretty good job overall. I did record all my sets. The second one got cut off. Ironically, that was the one set that Jason asked me to record, but I figured I'd get every set, and capture different angles just to make sure how I was doing. I focused and keeping the weight light, relatively speaking. Before last week, I don't think I've hit this much weight for a set of 4, but this obviously was lighter than last week. Really making sure I got much better bar position, and I think overall the extra rest. Now that I'm back to my normal schedule and not working on 5 hours of sleep and kind of having to train much earlier than I normally do. I think now I'm back in a more normal rhythm. I feel a lot better physically, and so these went pretty smoothly. And I did have some camera issues with the second set, so I couldn't get all 4 reps here. But I did get the first 3, and they all certainly looked deep enough. Did a much better job overall than last week. Again, because you backed off the weight a little bit, so this wasn't really any sort of PR attempt. It was a quiet day for me, even by my standards. Yet, ironically, one of my coworkers did mention to one of her clients who apparently got startled by what I was doing, that she mentioned, oh, there's nothing louder than the sound of Manny grunting, which, if you followed powerlifting at all, have been to meets, or even just followed some of the other more prominent powerlifters on YouTube, you probably know already that I'm a pretty quiet lifter in comparison. I don't do a ton of stuff to get myself amped up, unlike some people. But it is an interesting observation, and since this is a corporate fitness facility, and a lot of the members are fairly new to exercise, or just aren't really competitive at all. They just a lot of people, not just in the corporate fitness setting, but just in general, just don't train with enough intensity. And certainly when you get to the point where you are trying to be a competitive lifter, that does play a factor. It's one of the reasons why I travel all the way to Hoboken once a week, to get into more of a competitive environment where lifters are taking their training seriously. Anyway, so after 4 sets, did the back off set with 260. Even the 270 back off set last week was a little sloppy. Well, I think for that it wasn't so much the weight as it was that I was feeling gassed by the time I got up to that. Certainly the really heavy squats for my 4 sets before that were a factor, and also the fact that I wasn't really sleeping all that well. So these moved a lot more smoothly. I think by the time I hit my 10th rep on this, I still had a little bit in the tank, even though certainly high rep squats aren't fun. They are pretty tough, and I'm looking forward to eventually not having to do these anymore. But overall, everything went smooth, so I certainly can't complain about that. And so next time, See you later.